Today's practice will work on stabilization and balance, so come to the bottom of your mat and clasp the hands behind you. You can clasp the hands or you can grab opposite elbows and pull the elbows apart. Roll the shoulders back and down. Head lifts as far as is comfortable for your neck. And then bend your knees, fold forward. Arms can pull up and over to the top of your mat, or hands can come to the floor if that's more comfortable for your shoulders. Wherever you are, bend one knee, then straighten the other. Shift side to side with the hips. And then on the next exhale, fold forward through the front of the mat. Inhale, press into your thighs, lift the shoulders up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Press into your feet. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to your chest. Stay here for one breath in. And go ahead and sigh it out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, bend your knees, hands to the floor. Press into your thighs. Inhale, lift the chest away from the floor. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your chest. Stay here for one nice big breath in through your nose. Go ahead, out your mouth, let it go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward over your thighs. Inhale, lift halfway, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly walk your hands forward towards a plank, but keep the hips up and back. A few times you might drop the hips down, let the knees tap the floor, and then lift them up. If that's enough work for your arms today, you'll work on lifting and lowering the knees. If it feels okay to lift the hips up and back into down dog, you can move towards down dog. You can bend one knee generously and then the other, shaking the hips side to side, letting the head relax between the arms. And if you are in that down dog, you'll come back through center and inhale, roll out towards your high plank. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, roll out, high plank. Exhale, back down dog. Last time. Inhale, roll out, high plank. Press into your hands, press yourself away from the floor. Drop your knees. Lower in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Press into your hands. Inhale, lift the chest away from the floor, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra pose, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, shoulders squeeze together. Pause here. Exhale, hover the hands. Stay here. Inhale, lift the shoulders up and back. Exhale, press to your knees. Take child's pose. You can shake your hips side to side. You can massage your forehead to the mat. You can stack your hands underneath the head if that's more comfortable. But take a moment to breathe. Feel your ribs against your thighs if you're in child's pose. Final breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, roll up to tabletop for cat-cow. Inhale, heart to the floor, shoulder blade squeeze. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine. A few rounds at your own pace here, taking traditional cat-cow variations or shifting the hips side to side, making circles with the head and with the hips. On the next exhale, coming back through center. Inhale the right leg behind. You can lift just 2 inches off the floor. If you wanted to test your balance, you can lift that left hand and reach forward. You can also keep the hand grounded. If you have the hand lifted, take a nice big breath in, reach through the heel and the fingers. Exhale the leg to the right, the fingers to the left. If you just have that leg lifted, only the leg will swing towards the right. So a lot of wobbliness here, but that's okay. Inhale through center. Exhale just the leg or leg and arm open to the sides. Inhale through center. Exhale, leg to the right, arms to the left. Let that leg come to the floor. Press into the heel as if you're pulling that heel towards your left knee and the knee is pulling towards the heel. Shift forward and back. For me, I personally like when my heel and my knee are in a similar line, but you see what works for you. If you like a side body stretch, you can reach your hands up and over towards the right. Let the hips sink back to the left. Grip the fingers like you're pulling the floor towards you. And breathe. On the next exhale, press into your hands. Walk your hands through center and wiggle that right foot forward. From here, you might wiggle that left knee back just a little bit more. You can tuck the back toes under. And you can start to lift and lower that back knee. As you bend that back knee and let the knee lower, the hips will become heavy. The next time that knee comes to the ground, go ahead and keep it to the floor. Start to pull your hips back towards a half splits. You can find your blocks here, put them on the highest setting or the second high setting, whatever works for you. Press into the heel of that right foot, bend the knee slightly, and then drag the heel back and fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest away from the floor. Exhale, fold towards the leg. Inhale, lift up. On the exhale, bend that front knee, press the heel down. Hands down, swing the knees back and together. Shift your hips forward, the shoulders forward, elbows in, lower with control in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest, also the legs if it feels okay for your back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the legs together to lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift whatever you want to lift. And exhale back to your knees or child's pose. You just move into a place where you can focus on your breath. If down dog is the place you want to go, you want to stretch out the back of the legs and you feel more energetic, then go there. Whatever works for you right now, find a little movement or stillness, but wherever you are, focus on that breath. We'll meet in a tabletop and try the other side, left leg behind you. If you wanted to play with balance, you can lift the right fingertips off the floor, reach your right fingertips forward. Either with hands grounded or the right fingertips lifted, take a big breath in and exhale the leg to the left. If the hand is lifted, the hand to the right. Inhale back through center. Exhale leg to the left. If you want, arm to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale leg to the left, arm to the right, leg to the floor, in line-ish with the knee. Hands can come to the floor or blocks. Press into the foot, drag the foot towards the knee, knee to the foot, and shift forward and back with the hips. For that side body stretch, reach your hands up and over to the left, grip your hands to the floor, and let your hips sink back towards the right. Grip those fingers as if you're pulling the floor towards you and let the hips sink back nice and heavy. Take another breath in. And exhale, press into your hands. Walk your hands back to the center of the mat. Slowly swing that left foot or wiggle that left foot forward. About 90 degrees angle of the knee. And when you're ready, you can wiggle the right leg behind you. Tuck the back toes under. Start to lift and lower that back knee. Whenever you bend that back knee, the hips become heavy. Let your hips and knee pull towards the floor. You can take a twist if that feels good in your body. Move in any way that your body naturally wants to flow. And then we'll take a half splits. Whenever that back knee is down, leave the back knee down. Find your blocks or anything at that same height of blocks. Pull the hips back. Press into that front heel. Bend the front knee a little and then drag that left hip back. Inhale, lift the chest away from the floor. Exhale, fold towards your knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, nose towards your foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the front knee, press the heel down. Tuck the back toes under. Inhale, lift the back knee, bend the back knee. Exhale, rock it forward. Hands to the blocks or the floor. Give yourself a shake side to side, forward fold. We've been here before. Come back through center. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your chest. Stay here, breath in. Exhale, let it out your mouth. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend those knees, hands to the floor or blocks. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your chest. Stay here, breath in and out. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward over your thighs, hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulder blade squeeze. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the chest. Stay here, breath in and breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor or blocks. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, right foot steps back, back leg stays straight. Right hand to the floor or right hand to a block or something of height. Press into that left thigh to roll the left shoulder back or reach the hand up to the ceiling. Use the belly muscles to help you twist a little deeper if that feels good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Swing back to your knees for tabletop or up and back and down dog. Just depends on how you're feeling right now at the moment. Full breath in. Go ahead and let it out your mouth. Inhale, right leg up behind you. Reach. Exhale, squeeze the knee towards your right armpit, step it down, or wiggle it forward. You can lift that back knee if it's grounded. Right hand to the right thigh, roll the right shoulder behind you, stay here. Or if you'd like, reach that right hand up towards the ceiling. Spread the top fingers. Inhale, reach up. Use the belly muscles on the exhale to twist deeper. One more inhale, reach. Chin out of your chest. Exhale, hands down. Step that back foot forward, forward fold. Press into your thighs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Press into your feet. Inhale, reach all the way up. Fold forward on the exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot steps back. Lift the belly away from the thigh. Inhale, rise all the way up. Crescent lunge. Lift that back heel away from the floor. Bend the back knee a little. Drag the ball of the back foot forward. Maybe even gaze up towards your fingertips to test your balance. Big breath in. Exhale, hands down. Step back, one breath in tabletop or down dog. Full inhale and exhale. Inhale, left leg behind you. Exhale, squeeze that left knee towards the left elbow or armpit and step it down or wiggle it forward and down. Slowly start to lift the belly away from the thigh. Inhale, rise all the way up, crescent lunge. It's okay to be wobbly here. It's okay to smile and not take yourself too seriously. Back heel lifts, back knee bends. Drive the ball of the foot forward and down. And when you're ready, big breath in. Exhale, hands down. Rock that back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Press into your feet. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your chest. Stay here, nice inhale. And let it go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward over your thighs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot steps back, back knee stays lifted. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. Exhale, reach your arms forward, lay your torso over the thigh. Inhale, lean forward, reach forward, drag the back foot in. Exhale, lift up. Airplane pose. Roll the shoulders back together and down. Lift the chest, lift the chin out of the chest. And when you're ready, squeeze the knees together like a flamingo. Squeeze that heel towards your bum. Inhale, lift that left knee in front of you. Touch down whenever you want to. Maybe even straighten the leg out in front. One more breath in wherever you are. And exhale, squeeze the knees together like in flamingo. Squeeze the heel towards your bum. Inhale, hinge forward towards your airplane pose. And exhale, leg lays behind you, shoulder blade squeeze. Gently step the back foot down. Inhale, reach all the way up, crescent lunge. Try that one more time. You can even straighten that front leg. Exhale, rebend the front knee, reach forward, lay the torso forward. Inhale, reach forward, touch down whenever you want. Drag the back foot forward and lift the back leg. Airplane pose. Hands reach forward to your sides, to your hips, whatever works for you. Just stay here for another breath in. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. And exhale, knees together like in flamingo. Again, smiling is encouraged. Inhale, you can straighten the leg out in front. Exhale, knees squeeze together, flamingo pose. Inhale, hinge forward towards your airplane pose. Exhale, maybe lengthen the leg behind you, touch down whenever you want to. One more breath in, airplane. Exhale, step the back foot down. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. Exhale, left hand to the floor, block slightly in front of the left shoulder. Swing the right toes towards the right, and you might even wiggle that foot back and more in line with your hip. Roll to the outside edge of the left foot, so you're in a side plank variation. Lift the hips, reach your top arm forward and the palm facing down. Exhale, lower the hips, reach to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the hips, press into the side of the left foot. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lift the hips, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, sink the hips down, reach the hand behind you. Inhale, reach up and press the hand down, lift the heels, lift the hips up and back, step back, down dog, or step back to your knees. Full breath in. And go ahead, let it go. Inhale, roll out towards your high plank. Exhale, drop your knees. Slowly and with control, lower down in 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. You can reach your hands behind you, palms face down if that's okay for your low back. And on the inhale, lift the chest. Maybe the legs lift, maybe even the hands lift. Just depends on what feels good for you. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift whatever you like to lift. And exhale, press back to your knees for your tabletop or child's pose or down dog. Just check in with your body, with your mental state, and see where you need to be. Make any adjustments you need to make and find your breath. You might notice you have some thoughts popping into your head. You might notice some sensations in your body. That's okay. Welcome those feelings, welcome those emotions, welcome those thoughts. And as you breathe out, encourage those things just to pass for the moment. Inhale, roll up towards your tabletop. Stay here in tabletop or tuck your toes, send it up and back, down dog. When you're ready, inhale, left leg behind you. Exhale, round your back, knee towards your armpit, swing it forward and step it down or wiggle it forward. Lift that back leg up. When you're ready, inhale, rise all the way up, crescent lunge. Exhale, reach forward, lay your torso forward. On the inhale, keep reaching the fingers forward, drag the back toe in. Exhale, straighten that standing leg, rise up, airplane pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, chin out of the chest, nice big breath in. Exhale, knees squeeze together like a flamingo. Inhale, you can lift that knee in front of you. Roll the shoulders back and down to relax on the exhale. Inhale, if you'd like, lift that leg in front. Exhale, knees squeeze together. Inhale, hinge forward towards your airplane pose. Stay here, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bend that front knee, set the back foot down. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Straighten that front leg if it feels good. Exhale, bend the front knee, reach forward. Slowly drag that back foot forward and lift it off the floor. Maybe. Or maybe it touches down. One more breath in, airplane pose. Exhale, squeeze the knees together, flamingo. On the next inhale, squeeze that right knee forward. Maybe even straighten it out in front. Wiggle if you need to. Touch down if you need to. One more breath in. Exhale, squeeze the knees together. Inhale, start to hinge forward towards your airplane pose. And exhale, set it down. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. This time, exhale, the right hand down and slightly forward of the right shoulder. Left toes turn towards the left. Roll to the outside edge of your right foot for a side plank variation. Left hand reaches up, palm faces down, hips lift up. Lower the hips, reach to the back of the mat. Inhale, reach up, lift the hips. Exhale, lower the hips, reach to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the hips, reach to the back of the mat. This time, inhale, reach up, place the hand down, lift the hips up, lift the heels. Rock that back foot forward to meet the front. Forward fold. You can keep your feet a little wider than your mat and shake it side to side. We'll come down to a squat, so either the feet are nice and wide and the hips sink back, knees wide, elbows press into the thighs, or you bring blocks underneath your hips. Blocks or an ottoman or a stool, anything you want to sit on. Elbows press out, knees squeeze in, shoulders roll back and down. If you're higher up in that higher squat, you might start to pulse, lift the hips up and drop them down to really build some strength in those hips. Wherever you are, take another breath in. And exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward, forward, fold. If you had an ottoman, stool, or blocks underneath you, go ahead and move those to the front of your mat or off to the side, out of the way. As you fold forward, let that go side to side, let the head relax, let the neck and the shoulders soften. Start to heel toe the feet underneath your hips. Feet are about hips distance now. And then press into your feet. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Bend the knees. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold and swing the arms. Keep moving with this movement at the pace that feels good for you. And when you're ready, we'll meet standing at the top of the mat. Make any adjustments to your clothes or anything you need to do. If it feels good, cross the left foot over the right. Reach that left hand up to the sky, right hand to the hip. Stay here if that feels good to the side body. Or the right hand can grab the left wrist. The right hand pulls the wrist down, but the left elbow resists and pulls away. If it feels all right, you might lift that chest up to the sky. Or you might roll that torso to the ground. Find the spot in between that feels good for you and breathe. One more big breath in. And exhale. Undo your arms, untwist your legs, give yourself a boxer bounce, reset, let that go. If you'd like, you can keep your feet hips distance or you can cross that left foot over the right. Left hand to the hip, inhale, right hand reaches up to the sky, maybe feel some length in the right side body. Stay here, or that bottom hand grabs the top hand, left hand pulls that wrist down, but the right elbow presses away. Roll the top shoulder back, gaze up. Roll the torso towards the floor, gaze down. So find somewhere in between where you can still breathe, but you enjoy that sensation in the side body. One more breath in. Exhale. Undo the arms, undo the legs if they're twisted, and give yourself a little shake. Let that go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your knees, reach out in front. You can lift your heels and start to lower the hips down. If this does not feel good for your knees, you'll bring your hands to the floor, then the knees to the ground, and swing your legs around to come down to your bum. Otherwise, you land all the way to your bum, spread the legs nice and wide, and then fold forward for a wide-legged forward fold. If it feels good in your body, you can reach the arms up and over to the left and the right, or you can stack blocks or blankets or pillows in front of you and let your head rest on something. Up to you, whatever feels right. But come back to your breath. When you're ready, inhale, lift the chest. Let the left leg out in front, cross the right heel over the left thigh, and then hands touch down behind you. Start to bend the left knee to press the left heel to the floor. The right shin's pressing forward, left heel pressing to the ground, shoulders rolling back and down, fingers pressing into the floor to lift the chest up and into the shin. You might let the knees sway side to side. The closer you bring that heel, the left heel, in towards your body, the more intense that stretch might be. If you're very flexible, you can let that left leg long and cradle the right leg like a baby and shake yourself side to side. Keep the chest nice and tall, shoulders back and down, shin towards your thigh for that outer right hip stretch. When you've had enough, both legs long, and give them a little shake. And this time the left heel crosses over the right thigh. You can stay here pressing that left shin down if that feels good enough. Or you can start to bend the right knee, press the right heel towards the floor, left shin presses forward. Hands press down to press yourself away from the floor, shoulders towards the shin, shoulders back and down. If this is good enough, stay here or cradle your leg like a baby. That right armpit around the arch of the foot and the left elbow around the left knee, and give yourself a little shake wherever you are. Shoulders back and down, chest towards your shin, shin pressing forward. One more breath. Both legs down. Give them a little shake. Let yourself relax in the back and the shoulders. Let's try a little balance challenge. Bring that right heel to the floor, bend the knee, pull the knee towards your chest. Left elbow grasps the right thigh and twist towards your right. The right hand behind you, pressing down. Roll the right shoulder back, lift the chin out of the chest, twist and gaze behind you. If you wanted to, that left elbow could come in front of the knee, if that's okay for your back. Take another breath in, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, untwist back through center. The left hand grabs outside that leg, the right leg, wherever it might, and then straighten that right leg forward. The back hand can touch down or lift to test your balance, and the left leg can lift to test your balance as well. Wherever you are, take another breath in, maybe even smile. Fall or not, doesn't matter. Come back through center, both legs down, and shake it out. Let's try the other side. Left heel in towards your groin. Right arm grabs that left knee, and you twist towards the left. The back fingertips can touch down to help you twist towards the back of the mat. Lift the chin. You can use that right elbow to the outside of the knee if you'd like. On the inhale, sit up nice and tall. On the exhale, we twist. One more inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, turn forward. Grab the outside of the left leg to the thigh, calf, or the outside of the foot. Lean back, push the weight into your left fingertips to twist, or hover the hand. Hover the right foot for a full body challenge. Reach and inhale through everything. Exhale, come back forward and fold forward. Doesn't matter if your knees are bent or if you are sitting up on a cushion or a block. You lift on the inhale and fold forward on the exhale. On the next inhale, start to walk your hands back towards your hips and scoot your hips forward. And slowly lower your back all the way to the floor. When you get there, you can let the knees go side to side, let your head shake side to side, shoulders roll back and down. Then bring your knees back through center. Press your feet into the floor. The feet can be as wide as the mat or a little wider even. Press into your feet to lift your hips up. Ground down through the heels as if you're pulling the heels towards your shoulders. They might not go anywhere, but it can activate the back muscles. Lower down. Inhale, lift up. Press into the sides of the arms. You might even roll the shoulders underneath you and clasp the hands underneath. Lift and lower if you like, or stay lifted. Just depends on what feels good for you. Keep breathing. Squeeze the glutes, lift the hip points up. Relax the neck as much as you can. And then, if you're still lifted, roll the shoulders out from underneath you and lower all the way back down. Just a moment in neutral. If that was enough for you, you can stay here. You could also take a block or a pillow and put it underneath your sacrum for a supportive bridge. Or if you'd like, you can place the hands behind the shoulders and lift up to wheel. You could always lift the heels to give you a little extra space if that feels good. And slowly come on back down. Squeeze the knees to your chest and then press the heels up to the sky. You can shake it side to side. Feel that natural curve to the low back, but the sacrum is grounded. You could bend the knees towards your armpits for a happy baby. Grab inside the arches of the feet or behind the thigh. You can straighten one leg out to the side, then the other. You might even straddle the legs. Move in any way that feels nice for you. And then when you're ready, left leg goes long, press the left heel to the ground. Right foot presses into the left thigh and let the knees pull you over to the left. You can use that left arm to pull the knees a little more if that feels okay for the hip and the back, and gaze in whatever direction the neck is comfortable. Inhale nice and long. Exhale, twist a little deeper if that feels okay. One more breath in. Exhale back through center. Right leg long. Left foot steps on top of the right thigh and let the knee pull you over to the right. You can wiggle the shoulders out if that feels more comfortable for you. On the inhale, get nice and long. On the exhale, the limbs go heavy. One more breath in. And exhale back through center. You can lay flat on your back. You can bend your knees, press your heels to the floor. You might put blocks or pillows underneath your knees. Wherever you are, find a place you can rest for a few moments. Allow the breath to come back into focus. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. I am inhaling 1. I am exhaling 1. Until you reach 21 or you lose count. No worries. Whenever you notice that, give yourself some credit and then bring it back to the count of 1. A few rounds up to 21 if you can, or whenever you're ready, come back to 1. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice the thoughts and feelings coming up. That's okay. But try to redirect your attention back to your breath every time you notice that. Begin to deepen your breath. Feel the jaw soften, shoulders soften, belly soft, pelvis muscles soft. And out your mouth, let it go. If it feels good, you can reach your arms up and overhead. Wiggle through the fingers, point the toes, wiggle the toes, roll out the wrists and the ankles like you're just waking up in the morning. Everything goes long. And exhale, hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself a little shake side to side. Let the head relax side to side. And when you're ready, go ahead and roll into your hands to come up to a comfortable seat. You can stay here for a few moments, taking inventory of how you're feeling. And then whenever you're ready, continue on with your day, knowing that you did something really great for yourself. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today, and I hope to practice again with you soon. Thank you.